welcome back to another vlog. We are about to go to the store. We're gonna go to Aldi and get some things for dinner. I've really been trying to be better about cooking. One, because even though Tyler is the cook in our family, whenever he's busy with work, which is this time of year, I need to be able to cook for myself. And I know sometimes, even if he is home for dinner, he doesn't always feel like making dinner. So, granted, this is another super easy crockpot recipe, but it looks really yummy. You just do chicken breasts and then a jar of pasta sauce and then a jar of Alfredo sauce in the crockpot, and then you make the noodles, like just boil them normally, and then you shred the chicken and add it all together, and it's kind of like, not a baked ziti, but it's like a cheesy pasta thing. Also, look, literally just happened. I was getting Sophia in the car, granted the back was lifting up, and I like felt something tug at my nail, but it didn't hurt at all. And then I went to like give her toy or something, and I looked up, the whole freaking nail came off. And these are short for me. I think that's a sign that I need to maybe give my nails a break. I've been getting them done for like 6 months consecutively, and I think they might just be needing a break. And then I can get them again maybe around the holidays, which is sad because I like fall nails, but I'm so tired of them breaking or the backs lifting off. I always have to like figure out when to do my hair, because when the backs start to lift, I hate washing my hair. It's just a whole thing. So I might give them a little bit of break, and then around the holidays get them again. But so it feels really weird. It feels like naked. I need to cut it because it's like super thin and flimsy, which is another sign that I should probably give them a break just to, you know, get better. But we are gonna run to Aldi, get some things, and then we'll get dinner going. All right, we are back from Aldi. It was honestly pretty busy for a Thursday afternoon. So I'm just gonna show you what I got now. So we mostly went for dinner stuff, but I got a few other things. For dinner, I'm doing, like I said, the crockpot chicken pasta thing. So you needed 1 jar of tomato sauce and then 1 jar of Alfredo, and of course chicken for the pasta. Got some cubed up cantaloupe. Normally I like to just cut it up myself, but I didn't see any there, and Sophia likes this. So also for Miss Sophia, I got some more pouches. We got a pear mixed berry beet, apple pear broccoli, and then apple sweet potato. And then I know this isn't like the best quality cheese, but I love to do grilled cheese with these, and I got some sourdough bread. So this is the reduced fat American singles. Some more fruit. These are the best grapes. They're the autumn crisp ones. They're so crisp, like they're so good. I don't know why, I've just been like so dehydrated lately, and I feel like water isn't doing it. So I got some of these hydration packets. I wish that it was sugar-free, but they're not. They're like less sugar, but I mean, it still has 11 grams of added sugar, but it also has a lot of other vitamins and stuff like that. So we're gonna give them a try. Some mozzarella cheese for the pasta tonight. Sourdough bread. I thought that this was a joke. This bottle of wine was $3.95. So it's Sauvignon Blanc. It's the only kind that they had, because I'm guessing this isn't gonna be the best just because of how cheap it is, but I was like, I have to try it, and it was the only one, and I love to have some wine with my pasta. We are back in from taking the dogs out, and when the sun was away, it was a nice temperature out, but when the sun was out, it was really, really hot. Plus carrying a baby on me and holding a dog while walking, I'm sweating. So I am gonna try my little drink mix, and I'm making a mess. It smells just like the Gatorade, like the lemon lime Gatorade. And my frother is almost out of battery, so I'm hoping it has enough juice. It's like not enough water. I'm gonna tastes exactly like Gatorade, but it's good. All right, Sophia is down for her afternoon nap, and I am gonna take this time to start my new book, The Lost Apothecary. I have had this book on my books to read list for probably well over a year now, and I was back home in Pennsylvania visiting family over the summer, and I was running into the grocery store there to get a few things, and this lady, I was walking out and she was walking in, and this lady came up to me and she was like, I left a book on the trash can. And I was like, I didn't know she was talking to me at first. I was like, okay. And she was like, I left a book. And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, like it's a really good book, I loved it, but my husband said that he wanted it out of the car, so like if you're interested, like just it's there, like it's free to take. And I was like, okay. And I was like, it's probably gonna be like some like nonfiction thing that I was like not interested in. But I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, like I've been wanting to read this book. I have so many books have been trying to get through, and I hadn't gotten to it yet. So we are starting it today. I feel like it's good, like spooky fall vibes. So I will let you guys know what I think. I do have a Goodreads. I was really good about reading like the first half of the year, and then over the summer I kind of trickled off with it. So I'm hoping now that it's like gonna be cozy season, that I'll be reading more. So I think it's just Maddie Hopple, but I can leave that in the description down below. But I'll let you guys know what I think. All right, it has been 4 hours. I'm putting this on warm, and I'm gonna take out the chicken and shred it while I get the noodles ready to boil. Noodles have been cooked, so we're just gonna add those in. We're gonna give this a stir. Right. And the crock pot is off, but we're just gonna top this with some cheese. And then we are just gonna cover it to keep the heat in while the cheese melts for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then it'll be ready. Right, it's the next evening. To be honest, I woke up not feeling good this morning. My allergies have been kicking my butt. I woke up with the worst sinus headache. My head was pounding until probably 2 o'clock or so this afternoon. I'm feeling a little bit better now, still congested, but better. But we are gonna go to dinner. Tyler wants to go to Chili's, so hard to turn that down. Life of the Showgirl came out today, and I'm still listening, but it is so good. I definitely think coming off of TTPD, it's very lighthearted, fun, which I like. I think we needed a kind of, TTPD was very, very heavy. And if you were in a heavy phase in your life, obviously you're gonna want that music. And Taylor is such a genius when it comes to writing lyrics that I feel like even her fun stuff, it still has like meaning. So I'm liking it. My favorites, I think, are Opalite, which that has been like everyone's favorite. I like Wishlist, and the life of a showgirl. I've seen a lot of people online just either disappointed in it or they thought it was going to be different, and in my mind, she's in a very happy, healthy relationship. She's in a very exciting phase of her life, career-wise, personally, with getting married. Like, she is at such a high right now, so like, let her live. It's not gonna be the deepest, most emotional lyrics of all time, and that's okay. That's why we have All Too Well and Love of My Life and so many other songs, which, don't get me wrong, I love that. I think my favorite hands down album is probably Folklore. It bounces between Folklore and Evermore, but I also really, really like Midnights. Midnights was definitely poppy, but it was a little bit heavier. Like, the vibe was poppy, but it, like, obviously she was going through what ended up being the breakup with Joe. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just letting her have fun. It's nice to have like a little change of pace from her. But yeah, I'm gonna keep listening. Let me guys know what your guys' favorites are on it, what your thoughts are, if you were hoping it was gonna be different than it was, or if you're just happy that she's happy. But let's go grab some dinner.
I picked up Chris yesterday, and he's talking to me, he's like, I think I'm gonna
Happy Sunday. Me and Sophia just got ready for the day. She has her cute little rainbows and flowers and peace signs outfit on. We need to run some errands today and pick up the house a little bit, just kind of tidy up. Yesterday, Tyler was off, so I got a few clips. We made cinnamon rolls for breakfast, watched football, went on a walk. We got Chipotle for dinner. It was just a very nice, relaxing day. But he's working. There's a few events at the stadium today, so he is there. And we are just gonna kind of have a pull things together day. I have an update on my favorite Taylor Swift songs from the new album. One of my top songs that I don't know why I didn't mention it on Friday, because it was one of the, it's the second song in the album, Elizabeth Taylor. And whenever the first time I was listening through it, I really liked the first song, The Fate of Ophelia, but Elizabeth Taylor, I was like, this beat is so freaking good. So I love that. Honestly, the first half of the album, I'm like obsessed with, like, new favorite songs. The second half is still good. I like them, but like the first half, I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, Opalite, that's stuck in my head right now, and Father Figure, Eldest Daughter. I feel like I might be missing one. All so freaking good. And I love like finding out what the meaning and like the different theories that people have of like who they're about or what they're about. So it's been fun to like be on TikTok and like see what everyone thinks. Also, an update on my book. 10 out of 10. I'm obsessed with it. And I don't just say that about books. The last book that I read, I think it was called like Aunt Ivy's Cottage. My mom gave it to me. It was so slow. It was so predictable. I only got halfway through the book. I stopped reading it, and I hate doing that because I feel like it's a waste of all the time that like I did put into the book, but I really couldn't. The chapters were so long. They were like 30 pages each, which for me, I like reading, but I feel like I'm a slow reader. I don't know why. And it's not even like there were like little breaks in between like the paragraphs and stuff. Like every was just like 30 pages, and I was like, I do not, and it was boring, I think was part of it. Because this book, I don't even know how long the chapters are, but it doesn't feel long. And like I think I'm already on page like 70 or 75. I have been powering through it. It's so good. It has a good mix of like mystery, but also like revealing things at a proper rate. Like it kind of starts out like mysterious, like you're like, what do all these things mean? Who is this person? What is like, but then you like in a nice amount of time you find out like bit by bit, and you can kind of start putting the puzzle together, but it's still not like super obvious as to like what the ending's gonna be. I love it. Like I said, I can link my Goodreads below. I don't even know if people still use Goodreads. I just like that I have a place where I can like track my reading. It recommends other books to you based on the books you've read, how you've rated them, whatever. And it's also a really convenient place for me to like track all the books that I like want to read. Before I just had a list on my phone, but then I'd be like, oh, what was that one about? Like, who was that by? Now it's just like all in one spot. So I love it. I will link it below if anyone is interested in checking it out, because like I said, I've been trying to get back into it after the summer. But right now we are going to take the dogs on a quick walk. It's still like 83 degrees. Like I never thought I would say this. I'm so sick of wearing shorts and t-shirts and tank tops. Like I want it to be fall, and I know I'm going to regret that in like February when I'm like, I'm sick of my winter coat and wearing the same leggings and sweatshirts and sweaters and stuff. I want fall weather. Like it does not feel like October because it's been in the 80s and 90s up until this point. So I'm wearing this little sweater today and these shorts. I'm probably gonna be sweating in it, but it is what it is. We'll just be quick outside, as quick as we can. And then we do need to run a few errands to get her some formula and a few things for dinner and stuff. And yeah. after Sophia's nap. Tyler just got home, so we are gonna run to Walmart and get, I think we're just gonna do a frozen pizza for dinner because we're both not feeling like cooking, and then need to get her some formula and some things. Back from Walmart. I'm so bad about filming like in stores and stuff. I mean, Tyler did go with me this time, but normally I'm just like focused on her and getting what we need and getting in and getting out and like talking to her, and I just like forget to. But I got this new poppy flavor. I've had poppies and Olippops both before, and I like them, but I honestly just would rather normally just have a seltzer water. But they say they're really good for you and like your gut and all that stuff. So I'm gonna try it. Never tried this flavor, but the can's really pretty. Raspberry rose. I think I've tried their like lemon strawberry. That's good. I've tried their cola flavor. That's good. And I think I've tried the Dr. Poppy one. I mean, they're all good, but I just tend to go more towards the seltzer water. But we're gonna try a sip of this. She has a little foam, like a basketball stress ball. She loves it. It smells good. It's good. It honestly tastes very similar to the strawberry lemon one. It honestly tastes a little lemony. That's good. I was on the fence about the rose because I was like, I like how rose smells sometimes, as long as it's not too much and if it's like mixed with other stuff. I didn't know how it tastes, but it's good. We also, I was needing a bit of a sweet treat, so we got these little mousses. I got a chocolate one and Tyler got, I think, like a raspberry, or no, strawberry, a strawberry one. So we'll taste test those after dinner. Sophia is trying a few bites of strawberry. Is it good? Oh, that chocolate's good.
Let me see it. You
By
see
whipped
it?
cream?
No, let me see it.
Good job. 10 out of 10.